gotta be another way out. I've been stuck in a cage with my doubt.
When I first started RoboSparta, I honestly did not expect it to take off the way it did. After I made those 4 stop-motion shorts in the Beyond Belief movies, I didn't think I would ever be able to do anything else. But, you know, to see it grow and like take off the way it did, it really did make me happy, and it was nice to see that anything was possible. The one thing about RoboSparta a lot of people never knew is that in the beginning, yeah, I mean, there were a lot of people in these projects, but most of the behind-the-scenes work was always done just by me. Up until 2016's Who's Got Game, most of the behind-the-scenes work, it was all just me. But then I met some people who've stuck around with me and have kind of actually helped RoboSparta become what it is today.
It is I, Zorro!
Okay. Yeah, you're just using this to make your escape.
Starting at RoboSparta, I don't know, it wasn't too glorious. It was just my buddy Steven came over and he's like, hey Grant, you want to be part of a film company? And I'm like, hell yeah, let's do this. So I started by pitching him 3 different movie ideas. We didn't even really get to any of them, probably for the best. But yeah, no, overall it's just been great to be a part of something, and definitely to be a part of something bigger than myself. Like,
I met Steven Santiago in the year 2016 at a mutual friend's birthday party, and then a few months later I actually decided to pull some pranks on him. After doing those pranks and Steven being impressed with my acting, he asked me if I wanted to come on RoboSparta, and I said yes. So my first film that I actually created was Jezebel, where I starred in it as Laura and as the Jezebel herself. At that time, I really was struggling a tad bit to figure out like how I'm going to make one of my stories like come to life. But the more productions I did, the more confident I got in my capability to write stories and produce them, act in them, and so forth. Very up to Steven's standards, and it's been so far a wonderful ride, and I can't wait to see what happens next.
Anyway, where were we?
On top of the world, on top of it all, trying to feel invincible. Yeah, yeah, dying on top of the world. I remember the nights, caught up and dreaming my goodbyes, watching the door for anything more than an ordinary life. I remember the days.
I think the production that I felt really proud of so far is on Hallows Eve, where it was definitely got me out of my comfort zone, but in a really fun way. Not only was I acting, I was able to make mistakes, just have fun, let loose a little bit with my friends, and just like, even though it was really cheesy, it was also really fun, because like you get to be yourself, and that's what's really important here at RoboSparta.
which RoboSparta film am I most proud of? Dang, that's a real tough question. I mean, come to think of it, I think my go-to answer would probably be Nightmare on Allura Circle, where my character ends up going on a horror adventure where turns out it's actually his roommate the whole time. But just the idea of getting a perspective piece like that and me being able to play off the negative space, like, it was just Steven and I doing that one. And the fact that we were able to make that one so cohesive really says a lot about how far we've come as a company.
There are a lot of projects I'm truly proud of at RoboSparta, but if I had to choose the one I'm the most proud of, it's honestly a tie between Beyond Belief and A Walk in the Park. See, with Beyond Belief, it was kind of the one that really sparked the transition from stop motion to live action and like shorts and features. And even though nowadays I do say it's a piece of crap, looking at it still, it's honestly still worth watching. I think it's still enjoyable. As for Walk in the Park, well, that's a different story because we did have a bit of a hiatus back in 2018 because of some issues amongst the company, but honestly, the fact that the rest of us were still able to band together as a team and still be able to put something out the following year and show that we're still standing strong showed a lot of heart and inspiration that everyone dedicates to this company, and it was just nice to make an amazing comeback short film. Watching RoboSparta grow into what it's become today has honestly been life-changing, if that's the way to put it.
Being a part of RoboSparta for these past few years has been truly a blessing. Not only are we all co-workers, we're also just really good friends, almost like family.
Being part of RoboSparta, it's just been like probably the greatest blessing I've ever encountered in my life. Just every day, showing up, getting to work on some story that we put together the night before. Just boundless creativity.
I mean, over the years, I've had so many people doubt me to the point where even one person tried to say that it was a bad influence on me and that I shouldn't be doing it. But you know what? The fact that aside all that, we've still managed to stay strong, band together, and we've fought through the pain and still made something amazing out of this whole thing. It's just made me so happy over the years.
We all support each other, we laugh with each other, we cry. It's all just like what it takes to be a part of a real family.
As for the future though, like, I just love playing it by ear, which is how we've been doing it for a while. And I look forward to all the random things that we do in the future. And yeah, just doing that.
And I'm really looking forward to coming up with future productions, future stories, and hopefully they will be out in production, up to Steven, of course. But I'm very looking forward to staying with the company for as long as possible.
Hope I can add new people to this team and we can continue to find new locations, create new content, and honestly, I think that's what I'm really looking forward to, is just to see this thing continue to grow over the years. And I just can't wait to see what lies in store in this future.
Inside the walls are cold, outside of happiness. No room for heart and soul, no room for innocence. Innocence, on top of the world, on top of it all, trying to feel invincible. Yeah, oh, yeah, oh. On top of the world, on top of it all, trying to feel invincible. Yeah, oh, yeah, oh. On top of the world, on top of it all, trying to feel invincible. Yeah, yeah, I'm dying on top of the world.
Happy 10th anniversary, RoboSparta. I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Happy 10th, RoboSparta.
Happy 10th anniversary, RoboSparta. Looking forward to working with you.